Iranian nuclear sites. Attacks crossed a big red line, says Iran minister while asserting the country's right to self-defense. No immediate signs of radioactive contamination following the strikes, says UN nuclear watchdog. There will be either peace or tragedy for Iran, says Trump acting without congressional nod. Associated Press. Dubai. Prompting fears of a wider regional conflict, the United States inserted itself into Israel's war against Iran early on Sunday by dropping 30,000-pound bombs on a uranium enrichment site buried under a mountain, a risky gambit that aimed at destroying the Islamic Republic's nuclear program after months of failed diplomacy. The U.S. also fired dozens of missiles, and President Donald Trump said that the combination of strikes completely and fully obliterated 3 nuclear sites. However, U.S. defense officials said an assessment of the damage was ongoing. The Atomic Energy Organization of Iran confirmed that attacks took place on the Fordo and Natanz enrichment facilities as well as its Isfahan nuclear site, but it insisted that its nuclear program will not be stopped. Both Iran and the UN nuclear watchdog said there were no immediate signs of radioactive contamination following the strikes. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said the country does not seek war and that the operation would not be open-ended, though Mr. Trump earlier warned there would be additional strikes if Tehran retaliated. There will either be peace or there will be tragedy for Iran, said Mr. Trump, who acted without congressional authorization. Vice President J.D. Vance, however, said the strikes have given Tehran the possibility of returning to negotiate with Washington. Hours later, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said the attacks have crossed a big red line, adding that the time for diplomacy had passed and that his country had the right to defend itself. Mr. Araghchi said he would be flying to Moscow to coordinate positions with its ally, Russia. The warmongering and lawless administration in Washington is solely and fully responsible for the dangerous consequences and far-reaching implications of its act of aggression, he told presspersons in Turkey. Editor